Hello there. My name is Stephanie, and I will be your yoga teacher for today. Thanks for joining. Today is all about wisdom. We are ending our Serenity prayer series today, and this flow is going to be really nice. Of course, I probably say that about all of the flows, but this one we are definitely going to focus on gaining wisdom. The definition of wisdom is the quality of having experience or a skill, knowledge, being wise, or all the things that wisdom is defined as. We're going to start with the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. We're going to start in child's pose today. It can be in regular child's pose or extended child's pose, whichever feels better for you. Just go ahead and meet me on your mat. I'm going to take extended child's pose. So my knees are going to be at the outside edges of my mat. My toes are touching. I send my hips back and I walk my hands forward. And the chest comes down and maybe the forehead touches. Just begin to drop in here, seeing how you feel today, how this position feels. And go ahead and connect to your breath. Connecting to the wisdom that is already inside of you from all of your experience in life, all of the knowledge that you've gained. Filling up the belly and the chest. Steady inhales and exhales out the nose. We're going to do cat-cows. We're going to move from child's pose to all fours. The way it happens is we round through the spine like our cat motion coming up. And as we come back, we lift the chest and drop the belly in our cow position to sit back. So let's go ahead and come up, rounding through that spine. You can bring the knees together a little if that feels good. And then drop that belly, lift that chest, and send the hips all the way back. So let's just do this a few times. Coming up and rounding. And then we inhale, lift that chest, drop that belly, and slide back. So do these a few times on your own here. Getting that spine nice and warm in a different way than our traditional cat-cow. And everybody, let's go ahead and do one more. And we end up back in our child's pose. Beautiful. Go ahead and rise up all fours. Tuck those toes. Send the hips up towards the sky for our first downward dog today. Go ahead and give your dog a nice little walk here. Pedaling those feet out. Bending through the knees. Sticking with that breath. And go ahead and come up on the tiptoes with the bent knees. and slowly tiptoe your way to the top of the mat. Once you get there, just grab opposite elbows and ragdoll here, hanging, and just maybe a gentle sway left or right. Nice bend in those knees. On your next inhale, go ahead and halfway lift, long lengthened spine. Remembering the head is an extension of the spine. Weight is in the toes. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale down through heart center. Good job. Inhale, arms up. And let's slice through the sky, coming into forward fold again. And plant those hands. Step the right foot back and the left. We're in plank. Just rock forward and backwards a few times. And then lower the knees, the chest, and the chin. Roll through for cobra. Everybody meets back. Downward facing dog. And take a nice deep breath and let it all go. Sweep that right leg up. Square hips. And knee to nose. Rounding through that spine. Exhale, three-leg dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, three-leg dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, three-leg dog. Beautiful. Release that right leg. Left leg sweeps up. Squared hips. Inhale, knee to nose. And exhale, three-leg dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, three-leg dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, three-leg dog. Beautiful. Release that left leg back down. And let's vinyasa. Let's roll forward into our plank. And you can take knees, chest, chin, or you can shift forward in chaturanga. Come up into upward facing dog. And everybody meets back in downward facing dog. Very nice. Go and sweep that right leg up. Step it through in between the hands. Lower that back knee and rise up. And our low lunge, arms up overhead. Breathe. Go ahead and tuck that left toe. Rise up, high lunge. Very nice. We're going to open up into warrior two. Beautiful. Drop that left hand, right hand sweeps up, exalted warrior. Coming down for humble warrior. So we can take this right elbow to the right knee. Left arm sweeps up and overhead. Beautiful. Keep that chest lifted, gazes up towards the ceiling. Smile. Beautiful. Frame that right foot and step it back, down dog. Let's roll forward into plank. Once again, you can do knees, chest, and chin, or you can shift forward chaturanga and the upward facing dog. Everybody meets back in our downward facing dog. Very, very nice. Go ahead and sweep that left leg up and bring it through step it in between the hands. Lower down that right knee. Go ahead and rise up, low lunge. Very nice. Finding your center, finding your balance. Go ahead and tuck that right foot and rise up into our high lunge. Beautiful. Breathe. Go ahead and open out. Pivot on that back foot into warrior two. Parallel arms here. Use the wisdom we have. We know what we're doing here. Drop that right hand, lift that left hand up and over. Chest stays lifted. Beautiful. Coming into our humble warrior. Left elbow, left knee, right arm sweeps up and overhead. Gaze is up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Frame that left foot and step it back into our downward dog. Let's vinyasa. Roll forward, plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Push up into upward facing dog. Everybody meets me. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Go ahead and take you a couple deep breaths here. And we're going to walk our hands back to our feet. And slowly peel yourself up to standing. Very nice. We're going to do tree. So go ahead and find something in front of you that you can gaze upon. In yoga, we call this a dristi point, and it is simply a gazing point to help us with balance. So I want you to go ahead and pick that right foot up, begin to root down through the left, feeling all four corners of the foot firmly rooted into the mat. You can take that right foot and have it at your right ankle or your calf or your thigh. Don't put it at that knee. And go ahead and find your tree. If you fall, it's okay. We come back and we try again. I like to start with my hands at heart center. And then once you get your balance and you feel wise, grow them branches out and breathe. Continue to gaze at that point you have chosen. I'm losing it today. My balance is all the way off. Nice. Go ahead and release that right leg. And let's take some knocking on heaven's door. So go ahead and just take your hands, swinging them side to side, maybe patting your hips gently. And we'll go ahead and we'll move on to the other side. So go ahead and root down through that right foot, picking that left foot up so you can feel all four corners of that foot on the mat. And then you can put that left foot on the ankle or the calf or the thigh. Just don't ever put it at that knee. Our joints and our knees don't go that way. We want to be safe and protected here. So once you get here, go ahead and grow them branches. Breathe. Stay focused on that point that you're gazing at. It will surely help you, I promise. Breathe. Steady. Ease. Serenity is calm and peace. And that's what we are aiming for here. Beautiful release. Let's go and do our knocking on heaven's door for just a second here. This is still one of my little favorite playful poses that I've learned. Okay, so take your feet wider than hip width, and we're going to drop our booties down and come into our yogi squat. So use the elbows to push against the knees, hands at heart center. Grow that chest nice and tall here. Feeling into them hips. And very gracefully, we're going to sit our booties back. We're coming down for bridge. So go ahead and keep your feet on the mat. Knees are up, back is firmly on the mat. Now let's go ahead and see if we can touch our heels with our hands here. Make sure our alignment's good. Our first bridge, we just inhale, we tilt the pelvis towards our face. This may not feel like much, but this is a great stretch for the psoas. This is a great core strengthener. We don't have to power into the poses for them to be effective. And release. Go ahead and windshield wiper the legs from right to left. And let's go ahead and try bridge again. Go ahead and tilt that pelvis, and then you can tuck the shoulder blades and maybe interlace your hands under there. Engaging those glutes will help push you up higher. And we're breathing, no holding or clenching the breath here. And release. Beautiful. Windshield wiper those legs. Very good job. So we're going to get a little playful here. And we're going to come into shoulder stand. So go ahead and send the feet up towards the sky. And then we can slowly peel our way up and use our hands on our backs for the support. Keep your gaze up towards your feet. Don't look left or right. Maybe feeling that blood rush. Giving that heart a big break right now. And we can go ahead and start to slowly drop the feet down behind the head, coming into plow here. Just breathing. Gaze stays straight up, no bending or turning the neck. And we're very, very slowly going to roll out of this, leaving our hands on our backs. We're coming into fish. So allow your hands, your booty to sit on them hands and bring you up on the forearms, and head drops back. Fish pose. Beautiful fishy yogis. And release those hands and come on down to your back. Take those feet out to the edges of the mat, coming in for our shavasana here. Tuck those shoulders, palms facing up. Way to go. Just become present back here in your body, allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Peace and calm. We can affirm that I am peaceful. I am calm. I have serenity. I am peaceful. I am calm. I have serenity. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Namaste.